you was busy, but I know you want to hear this straight from the horse's mouth. I need your attention focused right here. We got two things to deal with right now, and we're going to deal with them right now. Big shout out to all my members of the Not Fucking Around Coalition, the biggest black militia on the planet right now. Bi-coastal, bi-country, we all around the goddamn globe. And a lot of y'all don't like it. That's not my fault. You could have done what we did a long time ago, but you just want to talk about it. You could have done what we did a long time ago, but you want to march and hold hands and shit. You want to do what we did a long time ago, but instead you were so busy trying to feed your ego that the only thing that you could think about was how good you looked in front of the people. But when the real fire started, when the wolf came down the hill, when the hunter came out the woods, your ass didn't do nothing. You stood there like a deer with heads in the lights. Now you got a nerve to sit your ass up there and want to talk shit about people who actually put their lives on the line for your raggedy ass. I ain't having no more of this shit right now. So now what we got to do, y'all don't seem to learn them by talking. We always got to show you. That's right. I asked you to be right here so I can talk to y'all for a couple of minutes. Got some things we got to deal with here. I got to educate you on something, because if I don't, you're going to walk around misinformed, and you know a misinformed person makes misinformed decisions. I don't want to see none of y'all make no misinformed decisions. So I thought I'd pull up on you real quick. Big shout out to the Black Self-Defense Coalition, my West Coast operations in full effect. I want to let y'all know that we have to deal with something, and we're going to deal with it right now. And once we deal with it, we're going to put this shit away, and y'all going to stop walking in this spirit of fear that you got, so that when the time comes for somebody to come at you, you can reach in your pocket like we always do and throw the truth on their ass and burn them just like acid. Can I talk to y'all for 2 seconds? Somebody say, talk, black man. Now, we still ain't got enough people. I got 106,000 people, and I know goddamn well that IG is not blocking all of them. Because a lot of y'all wait for the drama. A lot of y'all dig around and mess. Now, if I was on here killing some goddamn body, or if there was some blood running across the street, this should be packed as hell. If I was to bring out somebody who could cater to your endless fascination or idolation of these so-called people you call celebrities, what are you celebrating? You call these people famous. What they famous for? Have they changed history? Have they altered our destiny? Have they removed the oppression that got us beat down? Are our sisters being protected right now? Are our kids safe from being kidnapped? Is any of that shit happening? Why are they so busy being celebrities and being famous? But yet you got to do that. We can't do that. We can't allow that no more. We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do that. All right, now that I done got y'all up in here, got me excited too. Folks, we got to do better. I'm gonna have to start off just like that. First of all, I'd like to welcome everybody who's tuned in. I'm glad that you could join us. And if someone is not getting the alerts, please let them know so that they too can tune in to us. But I have to deal with something that's become an irritant to me, and I cannot have anything distracting us from what our true mission is. We do have a mission. We are on a mission. Remember, y'all, I've been breaking down for you all of the 5 pillars of what we would have to do if we wanted to build a civilization of our own. We have been going through that, and I've seen the feedback from a lot of you where you talked about your top 5 issues that you thought were confronting the black population as a whole. Not just the black population of your city, not just the black population of your fraternity or sorority, not just the black population of your gang, not just the black population of your political affiliation, not even the black population of your particular country, but the black population of the whole globe. And I've seen some of y'all find out that when I touch on your area, you get busy. So you've answered your own question. If we go somewhere or we rebuild something, then what will be my job? What would I do? You see how you jumping into your job? See, I see them coming in. Some of the best and brightest people are coming forward in their particular lane. Now you know we got the saying, stay in your lane. Oh, here we go. Stay in your lane. Once again, stay in your fucking lane. Somebody asked me on one of these interviews that I was on, they asked me, y'all, they said, how do you respond to the criticisms of people who said that what you all did was this and that? And y'all seen it. I said, can I be honest? I said, I don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion who didn't go out there with us. It's easy to sit at your house and have an opinion about something when you didn't do shit. Until you do shit, don't say shit to me. Don't say shit to none of my folks. Don't ask us questions. When you do what we did, then you say something. But don't come after the fact trying to talk about what somebody did, offering your goddamn opinion like it means something. My problem is that I encourage free speech. I respect everybody's opinion. You can say whatever you want to say. That's your opinion. Just because you say it don't make it a fact. See, that's y'all problem. Y'all let somebody state their opinion on some shit and they be dead wrong and you quick to run with it. Y'all, so let me tell you, I'm going to say this on right here on my platform. Some of y'all are so blind because you listened to somebody without doing your own research, or you listened to somebody and they influenced you, that you have done things that now you can't go back and undo because you put yourself in a stupid ass place. Not a sunken place, a stupid ass place. See, there's different places. There's a sunken place, and that's where the district attorney was. Y'all, we'll talk about that later. But there's the stupid ass place. And when you find yourself in a stupid ass place, you find out you was the last one to get it right. You was the last one to figure out what they was really about. You did agree with what they was doing, but you was an asshole about it. So now you can't go back because now you're going to look like one and nobody wants to look like an idiot. So this situation that has become an aggravation to me, I feel that if I don't do something, my own people who actually believe as we believe, my own people who moving so fast and have such OCD and ADD that they can't focus on one thing too damn long, my people who move like the wind moves. The wind go that way, we that way. The wind go that way, we that way. That's why they say they will sing your praises on Monday and crucify your ass on Friday. See, that's one thing I learned a long time ago. Can I teach in here real quick? Is remember, they always say it is written, pride proceeds to fall. So when you get full of yourself, when you start to think that you did something when really the Most High did it, when you start walking around talking about, look at what I created, when the fact of the matter was, who gave you the thought? Who even gave you the energy to think the thought? Who gave you the air to breathe, to drive the heart, that drove the blood, that drove the brain, that gave you the energy to think the thought? Who did all of that? It wasn't you. So when somebody is manifesting something that has been done and given to them by the Most High, the last thing you should do is start to critique or criticize his work, especially when his work benefits his people. You see, that was the arrogance that got certain individuals kicked the fuck out of heaven. That same quality of sitting down thinking that your thought is equal to that of the Creator, that what you're saying actually means some shit. And some of y'all so gullible that y'all will believe anything somebody tell you, and then when you find out your ass was wrong, you don't have the maturity nor the pride to swallow your pride and say, you know what, I was wrong. That's why they say, let him do the work. You just be the vessel. But y'all get that next week. Now, they also say that the enemy never sleeps. The enemy is wicked and the enemy is smart. That's what they tell y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all done heard it all your life. And when things work out in your life a certain way, you see proof of it. 444 just came through. So I'm never surprised at the tactics of the enemy. I'm always surprised at the response of the victims. How many times are you going to do the same thing and the same shit keep happening to you? If you put your money on the top of your car and go into the convenience store, don't be surprised when you come out and it's gone. Why? It either blew away or somebody took it. How many times you going to put your money up there for it to keep blowing away? Think about it. And we have what they call default behaviors, just like in black folks. By default, we hate. You have to convince us to like you. There has to be a process for us to line up with you. But we're going to hate you from the gate. You don't have to know them, but you're going to hate on them. That's by default. And that's the whole reason that we're here. I'm not going to teach right now because I ain't come for that, but I'll give you this piece. Y'all know I've shown y'all in the old Greek Aramaic text where it says that the earth is not yours for your pleasure, but it is a classroom for the development of your soul. So you can move to the next level. And if you can't move to the next level, you take the class over again. And you're going to keep taking it till you get it right. until they breed out of you that negative quality that you have. So the enemy is constantly testing us, coming up with some of the most ingenious things to take you off of message, to take the focus. Dude, this whole planet practices the art of distraction. Everything you see around you is a distraction, so you don't stay focused on the target. The reason that they want to keep people say, well, they're all racist. No, we're tired of people killing us. That's real easy. I don't know why y'all trying. See, it's like the whole flag shit. Y'all looking at the wrong thing. This ain't about no goddamn flag. Y'all gotta stop killing us. It's real simple. Everything else come out of that. We want y'all to stop that. That's what it is. Everything else. But if you lose track of that target, they distract you with something else. Oh, look what happened over here. Oh, look at this. Oh, look, it's a controversy right here. Oh, look, there's something in the sky. But the target is right here. And the funny thing about it is the enemy is wearing the target. And they throwing all kind of pixie dust and magic in the air and shit, trying to get you because they know you're gullible. They know it's easy to play on your emotions. It's easy. Black people, they can push our emotional buttons real easy. And everybody be fired the fuck up. And then when we find out that we got fired up about the wrong thing, it's quiet. Then everybody want to ease back like they didn't realize they just fucked up. Y'all remember the thing that happened last year? They put the tweet out. Everybody got upset. Everybody was disavowing this and disavowing that. And you know who I'm talking about, Jesse. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was all in an uproar about, hey, y'all, they did this. And, ooh, I'm disavowing. Everybody was running with it. Running hard. And I sat back and didn't say shit. Because I was part of that crew, like my man said. That shit just ain't make sense to us. So I didn't say nothing. And then when the shit popped down, everybody that bigged that shit up did not come back and unbig it. They were just sitting back like, well, damn. Nobody wanted to be in the, well, damn, club. You don't want to be in, well, damn, stuck in a stupid ass place. So you can imagine that after all that we've done, it's funny to me. It's only been 2 months, y'all. 2 months. We have done more shit in 2 months. Changed the attitude of the world in 2 months. Got our people energized in 2 months. Got our people strapping up, arming up, looking out for each other 2 months. Moving to bigger and better things. We moving. We on the go 2 months. Coming out of the quarantine. And already we got bigger and better things coming up. And all of a sudden, y'all don't realize that the enemy is not sitting there talking about, well, there they go. No, fuck that. He's like, how do we stop this? And the oldest trick in the book is to do what? Not attack the message, especially when the message condemns you. It's to attack the messenger. Or we'll shoot the messenger quick. Most people don't know where that comes from. It's kind of funny if I tell you the story, but back in Rome, whenever the king, one of the kings or one of the rulers wanted to send a message, he'd have this guy called a messenger, and he would take the message. His job was just to take the message from one place to the other and read the motherfucker. That's all he had to do. He ain't saying it. He's reading it. And if they came and I've got a message, what is this message? And the guy go to read the message, and he know if it's a fucked up message. Can you imagine being a messenger, standing up to the motherfucker, and I'm like, because they're going to kill your ass if they don't like the message. So when you pick your messenger, if it was a fucked up message, you pick somebody you didn't like and sent them because you know they're going to get killed. But if it was a good message, you sent like your brother or some shit like that, you know, something distinguished and shit. Okay, once again, y'all are letting them sit there and play the oldest trick on you. They do the same thing to us when they shoot one of us in the back or accidentally kill us. Instead of talking about this cop that never should have got a job again after he did it one time, but skated away and went to another precinct and did it again, instead, they turn around and what do? They attack the victim. They tell you everything the victim's ever done in life. They go all the way back to pre-kindergarten, the time he stole a Frito Bandito eraser. If you don't know who Frito Bandito was, well, that was a cartoon back during racist cartoons. The Frito Bandito eraser in pre-kindergarten. They go all the way back and they say because of that, He deserved to get shot because people who steal Frito Bandito erasers, that's what happens to them. That's how they end up. Now, the problem with that argument, and y'all stay with me, we're going somewhere with that, is that you are the sum of who you are, not of what you've done. If you're one of those people that somebody got your head all messed up because they keep talking about something you did, but they ignore what you are, get out of their face. That person has a pathology that is devilish. That person has a pathology within their mind that is black-hearted. That person, oh, y'all want me to get some juice? Okay, hold up. Some good stuff. That person, their mind ain't right. Their spirit ain't right. Their heart is not right. Don't engage them. Get away from people like that. Because they're never going to say anything to you that's going to benefit you. They thrive off of your misery. They thrive off of your negative energy. They thrive off of it. Whenever somebody pull up on you and say, hey, look, I wasn't going to tell you this, but negative energy is coming. When somebody comes to me and say, hey, have you heard about this? I always got to wonder what's on the other side of the this. Because is it something that's going to benefit me? Or is it something that is going to bring my energy level down? Remember, we're high vibration creatures, but they keep appealing to your lower vibrations. You understand what I'm saying? I know this is too deep for some of y'all. A lot of y'all don't even think about what you're going to do for the rest of the day because you don't do no more thinking. But this is a thinking man's room right now. See, the way we put our stuff together because we thought about it. And it blows my mind when I find people that I can tell purely haven't done their thinking. When I look at you and be like, this motherfucker dumb as a bag of rocks. I'm sorry. I can't hold that back no more. But I was always told, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. That's just like this chat right here. If there's someone in here who's more learned than I about what I'm going to talk about, if there's someone else who feels they could do a better job enumerating what the circumstances are that I'm trying to illustrate inside of this three-dimensional space that we about to break down, go to your page and start it up and everybody can go listen to you. But me and mine right here, so you clicked on my face. You came in here. I didn't make you come in here. You pulled up. Put your kickstand down. So whatever I'm serving, that's what we eating. Now, can I believe that my people, when I say my people, I mean the people that are of the same tribe, people that actually come from the same place that I do, people who got the same melanin, people that say they worship like I do, the people that say they believe what I believe, the people that say we're going to stand the post. I'm talking about my people. When I see my people starting to become infected with the bullshit, then I need to tell my people, y'all done lost focus again. Y'all don't let them get you with the art of distraction again. Because you're losing sight of what we have done and where we're going to start getting into messy little petty bullshit. And y'all know damn well that the Creator does not like to deal with messy petty bullshit. He doesn't. Have you ever read in the scriptures whenever somebody do something real stupid and small, he wiped the whole people out? He don't even sort none out. You know what I'm saying? The whole nation. We're going on with somebody. Who left? Let's get them niggas over here. You understand what I'm saying? I'm keeping it 100 with you. Now, let me educate you first. And I'm going to say this. Look. I'm saying all that to say this to you. Who do you think got offended when I said what I said on Stone Mountain? That was a speech heard around the racial world. Who do you think got offended? See, remember, if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. If it don't apply to you, don't get mad. But if it applies to you, that shit hurt. Because in your heart of hearts, you hate me with a passion. You want to see my blood run down the streets. You want me hung from a rope, decapitated, shot. So you'll feel better about your pathetic existence. I'm not the one that got to look myself in the mirror in the morning and look at what I look like. When I put this brown body in front of a mirror in the morning, when I step out the shower and the water is just glistening down, and I look myself up and down, I say, Yahweh, you did a great job. Thank you. I know what I am, and I'm proud of it. And you know what you are. And that's your problem. You got to live in that shit the same way I got to. That's why you try to make me feel bad about living in what I'm in. That's why you try to make me feel bad about the good things that I do. That's why you try to I'm talking about me as people. I'm all black people right now. This is all black people. It's not talking about me. I just gave you a description of black people and y'all thought I was talking about me. I'm talking about who we are and who they are and why they hate you. Y'all ain't talking back to me yet. What I'm trying to tell you is that the craziest part of all of this is that y'all actually start believing the stuff that they tell you about one of your own. You don't sit there and try and do your research and come back and say, you know what? I got to check that out. So, who did I call out? Come on, y'all. Y'all think I don't see? I see. I got people who see. We talk. We communicate. We practice group thought. We are one. We're not just a bunch of idiots running around with guns. Shout out to the NFAC. We're not a bunch of people who believe in the Torah. Shout out to the Hebrew Israelites. We're not a bunch of people who think that there's already been a Messiah that's come in spite of the one you said. Praise to Allah. We're not none of those. We're all of those. We're all of us. So when you talking to us like that, sometimes we have to respond back to acknowledge we know who you are. The only problem is you don't like being called out because now we're looking for you. And now that we're looking for you, you sitting there trying to figure out, damn, I'm going to stand out like a sore thumb. So, like I said before, rednecks, racists, and KKK, 3 different groups. And if you fit into one of those groups, you mad at the wrong motherfucker. Because all I did was be the messenger, told truth. But y'all seem to have a lot of heartburn with that. Oh, y'all fascinated with me. Yes, you are. You ain't never seen a black man like me in a minute. You see, I'm the one your mama warned you about. I'm the one that your daddy told you stories about that they thought they killed all of us. I'm the one that you thought you had got rid of. I'm your worst walking fucking nightmare. So, you got a little heartburn. Got a little cute. Because you saw the brothers and the sisters get together. Oh, you don't like that shit. If this was a banana, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. Drop a dime. That's who you done became. And the crazy part about it, it'd be different if you motherfuckers were smart. But you're not. Y'all gotta be some of the most asinine, 3rd grade educated, no motherfucking critical thinking motherfuckers I've ever seen. And then you open your mouth and say some crazy shit, and you know how we are. We like to spread shit around. Okay, we spread stuff around. But y'all know that bad news gets around the earth 3 times before good news can get its shoes on. And then y'all go too far. And then when you go too far, you try to clean some shit up. Now, don't get me wrong. It ain't all of y'all. I seen a couple people out there went too far, and they took their words back because they found out they were wrong because they went and did their research. Now, but don't be loud and wrong. Because when you're loud and wrong, then I'm going to come take you apart. I'm going to dissect you. I'm going to look at you the way you looked at me. I'm going to put you back together. And then I'm going to tell you about yourself. And when I'm done, your mental stability will no longer be the same because I made you doubt what you are because of the facade that you put on to everybody else. Now, here come the problem, y'all. Here come the problem. Y'all stop sending me these videos that they're making on YouTube about me. I don't care. Those people will never show up in my face and say any of that shit. And when I'm driving down the street and you talking shit from inside your house, I don't know it. I don't hear it. I don't see you. The crazy part about it is if you listen to any of that bullshit and you don't do your research, then you end up joining them looking like a fool because you have to ask yourself, what's the motive? They're attacking me because they're afraid of NFAC, y'all. Y'all losing sight of the fucking target. They can't attack us. First, oh, their guns were jammed. Our motherfucking guns wasn't jammed. They got a picture of one motherfucker all the way in the back and said, oh, their guns was jammed. Oh, they're untrained. They don't want nobody to take us serious because they do. They're scared. And y'all don't forgot that shit. Stop reading that bullshit and bringing it over here to me. That's the first thing. I told y'all about being so goddamn scary. Are you aware of this? I don't give a fuck what they say. You see, that's how you can be when you know the truth. When somebody's saying something crazy and you know it ain't true. I mean, you know for a fact it ain't true. Man, come on. Be bigger than that. That's petty. Here's the reason why. They don't want nobody to know what you did. They already told their peoples at the newspapers to be quiet. But y'all on social media is a whole nother animal. So they want to influence y'all too. So since they cannot attack the black organization, they attack the leader. Because they figure if we can turn them against him, then the whole thing will fall apart. And some of you silly motherfuckers is going for it. And then you wonder why I keep telling y'all, if I call for a formation in Louisville like I'm about to, I know half of y'all ain't gonna show up. Don't get on here and talk that shit. Because you ain't gonna be there to do shit. Damn. And y'all right back to this silly shit. What I gotta do, show you again? I gotta march 10,000 motherfuckers into Louisville for y'all to sit back and shut the fuck up again? This is how real this is. This ain't no entertainment. This shit is really happening. They don't want y'all to get organized. They don't want y'all to get unified. Then you got people here in our own skin, in our own community. They jealous. They wish they had did it. So they sitting around hating too. Big shout out to the Israeli headquarters, Israeli army headquarters. One of the only bros on that side that's still rocking with your boy because he's saying y'all full of shit. Y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. That's your boy talking. I'm going to call. I see who walking right here. I see everything. Don't mean I'm going to respond to it. I'm bigger than that. You got to be bigger than that. Y'all sitting around calling each other kings and queens, but you respond to shit like peasants. Those people ain't going to come to where I'm at and say none of that shit. They're going to prey on your stupidity. So let me give you an example of how stupidly you've been played. There's a videotape that is making its rounds on YouTube that a lot of people are looking at. One of the chief rednecks who probably didn't graduate from high school. I don't know. I don't know the man. I don't really give a fuck. But his video going around where he's trying to attack everything about me as if to say that I'm not the person that I am. See, you can't tell me nothing about myself that I haven't already told you or already showed you. I learned that over 7 years ago in another situation. So if there's anything that anyone says about me, all I have to do is go boom, receipt, and all of a sudden they shut the fuck up. Remember the whole thing about, well, I heard he ran for president. Well, I don't know. Boom, we shut that shit down. Well, I heard he was one of the people who run the original leaders of the BLM out there back when they were doing Walter Scott, and they led 33,000 people across the bridge, and they boom, they go to receipts. Okay, I heard the dude wasn't a DJ, and he was a fraud from back in the day. Oh, there he go on BET 1997. Boom, shut that shit down too. Oh, I heard that's how y'all do shit. Now, seeing this video, and I'm trying to show y'all how much they're afraid of you. They can't attack the organization, so they want to try to attack our skills. Y'all know damn well there's a video right here on this profile. Take your time and dig deeper than just 2 or 3 fucking posts. Read the book and stop reading just the first 2 or 3 pages. There are 3 videos. Did y'all see when I shot the happy face onto the target? Did anybody see that shit? When I did the did y'all see that? See, they cut that part out of the video. They don't show you that. They show you just enough to hold up their weak-ass argument. And then this is the part that really fucked me up. And I'm going to give a big shout-out to all of my brothers and sisters in uniform because I worn a uniform. Don't you ever open your mouth about what I've done for this country or what the fuck I've worn or what I've earned because your ass was not there, you cowardly motherfucker. Let me break this down to you. In this video, They were talking about an emblem that I was wearing on my clothes. They were talking about he's wearing Sergeant Major's rank. You can't wear Sergeant Major's rank. That's stolen valor. Oh, really? Let me help you to fuck the punk ass out. First of all, the Stolen Valor Act of 2013 was signed by President Barack Obama on June the 3rd, 2013. The act makes it a federal crime to fraudulently claim to be a recipient of certain military decorations or medals in order to obtain money, property, or tangible benefit. That's what stolen valor is. So you coming on here telling people that's stolen valor right there. I'm sorry. First of all, I wasn't wearing a goddamn medal. I was wearing an emblem, which is an emblem of the rank of a sergeant major. That's not something that you claim, and you never heard me say no dumb shit like that, and can't nobody even prove or pull out a videotape where I ever said no shit like that. So that's the first problem with your goddamn argument. Second problem with your argument, you cited Army Regulation 670-1, which is the wear and see, this show you how much I'm still military, which is the wear of military uniforms. You're citing a regulation about a fucking uniform. I ain't wearing no goddamn uniform. I had on a goddamn shirt with a pin on it. But your dumb ass sitting there because y'all can't figure us out, can't figure out how we put together, can't figure out what our skill level is, so you're gonna try and come up with some bullshit. So anyway, let me finish. They said you had to be wearing a decoration or a medal. A decoration. You get a decoration awarded to you. Like I have the Kuwaiti Star. It's on my 214. You know what a DD 214 is. It's something that you are decorated. He's highly decorated for doing shit. You get, and so y'all who are not military, just stay with us because I know y'all don't understand. My military people know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay? All the real motherfuckers on here who have worn the uniform know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, just go along with the fucking ride. That's y'all the ones whose stupidity that they're playing on, trying to take your attention off of what our mission is of the NFAC, because they know we about to do one of the biggest shits in history. If you thought Stone Mountain was big, wait till you see what the fuck we about to do in Louisville. We gonna make the history books again, and this time you won't be able to ignore us. So they trying to do anything to take y'all focus off of, so that y'all be like, well, I ain't going there. It sound like man say you was fun. All that bullshit. You can kiss my ass. Let me finish with this. Says then you have to be wearing a decoration or a medal. Now we have medals. Our medals go right here. We have a skill ribbon. We have our AIT ribbon, our overseas ribbon, our professional development. You get a ribbon, which represents a medal. When you wear your dress blues, you wear the medals. Y'all ain't seen me with no goddamn medals on, no goddamn wear, and I ain't came up with no goddamn decorations either. So what the fuck are you talking about? Ignorant ass white boy.